Hi everybody, I hope you all are doing well. So I'm dietitian Vijaya and I'm back in my channel with you all. Today I'll be discussing about what to eat and how to stay safe in this scenario, in this global pandemic called COVID-19. See, nowadays we all are hearing a lot about like immunity diet, immune booster diet, immunonutrition and everything. But let me tell you something, immunity cannot be built in a single day. So whatever it is being said that immune booster, immune supporting, enhance and blah blah, all these are to be there in a continuous process so that your cells are getting sufficient supply of what to say the soldiers, so that your cells are being supported with the soldiers which can help your cells to fight off the virus called coronavirus. So but then if you say that I'm eating this so my immunity will be improved, immune booster, there is, honestly speaking, in one day immunity cannot be built up because there are certain reasons. Immunity is something that is are of various types, of which the important types are like innate immunity, which you are already born with, which has been given to you by your mom when you were in her womb. Then another one is your acquired immunity. Acquired immunity is like when you are born, then when you are getting exposed to a particular environment, and then gradually while your body is getting exposed to the environment, it is coming in contact with the various kinds of germs, and then automatically it is remembering like what kind of germs it has come, and it is producing the so chemicals which basically supports in the immune mechanism. So there are different other immunity called herd immunity and all, and humoral immunity. There are different other immunity techniques as well. So immunity is a very vast term, and if you say that, oh, by eating this I'll be getting immunity, no my dear friend, this is not going to happen. So then what is the basis, like then what you shall do? What you shall do is not just a one day matter, but rather it has to be done in an everyday affair, as I said in the very beginning of my video, that it has to be followed for a quite longer period of time, and it would be best if you can keep it in your practice. Now, as we all know that our cells, it is made up of a membrane like the skin, the protective layer of our, the skin is the protective layer of our body, of our internal organs. Similarly, cell is covered with a membrane. You all might have read into your childhood days in your biology classes that it is covered with a membrane. So this membrane protects the cell organelles or the internal contents of the cell. Now what happens when a germ comes or it attacks the cell? It first breaks the cell membrane. So to protect the cell membrane, we need to have sufficient amount of antioxidants in our diet. What these antioxidants will do? These antioxidants will protect the outer layer of the cell membrane. It will strengthen the cell membrane, which as a result will keep the germs away. To be said in a very short way, it will help your cells so that the germs cannot enter the cell. Okay. Now next comes your so from where do you get these antioxidants? These antioxidants are present in fruits, vegetables, and most importantly, if you can eat more of the citrus fruits, like the vitamin C rich fruits, like lemon is there, sweet lime is there, so the guava is there. So these are your citrus fruits which are very much high, or rather they contain very good amount of vitamin C, though the richest source of vitamin C is amla, gooseberry. So but if it is available in your locality, you can very well go for it. So fruits are to be there, at least 3 to 4 fruits in a day is a must now. So you need to have fruits. You should also be having the vegetables, like the carrots are there and all, because they are having, then pumpkin is there. Even in fruits you can go for the mango, the yellow color fruits, because now it is the season of mango. Even jackfruit will do, because they are having the vitamin A in the form of beta carotene. So this vitamin A is another very important antioxidant which protects your cells. So it is not just the citrus fruits, it is the vitamin A rich foods as well, which also helps you to protect your cell membrane, so that the germs cannot enter the cell very easily, and so that the germs cannot destroy or damage the cells. These germs can be bacteria, these germs can be virus. So it is not just been confined to the virus. So it is basically like all kind of germs which basically invade your cell or which enters your cell can be prevented from entering your cell if you are keeping your cell membrane. For example, if you're keeping these antioxidants are basically the gatekeepers of your cell. So like for example, if you're keeping two security guards or gatekeepers, then the enemy cannot enter your cell very easily, or the enemy cannot enter your house very easily. So similar way, if you are having more of fruits, vegetables in your diet, then automatically in vegetables like pumpkin and all, because they are rich in vitamin A, and also you need to have like folic acid is there, because that is needed for the cellular multiplication. So these things are there, and you need to eat more of fruits and vegetables. So it is not just that a one day thing, but it has to be there in your diet every day. You need to have the leafy vegetables too. Then like our cells, it need to fight off with the disease. It is not just that it need to prevent the germs from entering into their cell, it need to fight with the germs as well. So for that purpose they need energy. For example, if even the soldiers, our soldiers, the son of the mother India, who are there in the borders, even they need to be supplied with energy. So that's why the arms and ammunitions are there, because these are the energy with the help of which it is fighting off the disease. So even your body, it needs energy. So please don't deprive your body from eating carbohydrate or from eating starch. Oh my god, I'm getting fat, so I cannot eat carbohydrate, I cannot eat rice, I cannot eat potato. Please don't do that. Please eat everything whatever has been suggested to you by your dietitian. Yes, of course, consult a dietitian. So because they're the best person to guide you, to tell you like what exact food is needed by you, or in exactly what quantity of carbohydrate is needed by you to remain healthy, so that your body is getting sufficient supply of energy, and your body can provide this energy support to the cells to fight off the diseases. So you need to have fats, you need to have carbohydrates in your diet. Even let me tell you, the cell membrane, the outer layer of the cell membrane, it is containing fats. So you also need fats in your diet. So don't just avoid fats, please do have fats. Again, I'm saying again, your dietitian is the best person to tell you like in exactly what quantity of fat should be there in your diet, so that can help you to not to gain weight, but to can support your body with the fighting capacity. Okay, next comes another very important category, that is your proteins. What does these proteins do? These proteins are basically like doctors, which repairs your wounds, which repairs or the damages. So even if any germs has invaded the cells, then these proteins are there to support your body, so that whatever damage the germs has done or so, it can relieve it, it can cure the wounds, and also it helps in the secretion of the certain chemicals which can fight off with the diseases. So these proteins are like the chicken. The people who are the non-vegetarian, please do have chicken stew made with papaya, made with tomatoes, made with cucumber, made with carrots, beans. Have more of chicken stew in a good quantity. This chicken stew will help you to gain a strength. You might have seen, if anybody is suffering during the fever, any kind of any soup, you feel very soothing, because you get a warmth in your throat. So you feel very good, you feel warmth. So that way even chicken stew is going to give you strength. Chicken stew is going to help your cells to fight off with the diseases. So these are the few important points that you always need to remember. Yes, of course, if anybody is getting suspected with COVID positive, even they should also be following the same thing. Now people with the vegetarian, please take care of your protein intake, because I know you cannot eat eggs or you cannot eat chicken like the non-vegetarian people, because non-vegetarian people, they can eat chicken, meat, fish, eggs a lot, even milk, but you are only there with the milk. So drink milk or have curd. I suggest to go for curd. The reason being, curd is having lactic acid, which helps your intestine to produce healthy bacteria, which will protect your gut. If your intestine is being protected, if your gut is being protected, then in any case we feel quite fresh, and we feel energetic, and even all your vital nutrients whatever you are eating can get easily absorbed from the intestine to your body. So that way you need to keep your gut healthy, because if your gut is healthy, then your total overall health will be fine. And this gut health is equally important for the non-vegetarian people. So even I suggest you all to go for the curd or any other probiotics, even the fermented vegetables, even the vegans who are not into the curd, even like, because you people do not even take the any kind of any animal food. So for the vegans, you can definitely go for the fermented vegetables, for you can go for the pickles, and you can go for the fermented cabbage and all, like the sauerkraut and all. So that will also be, or that is also good to provide you with the probiotics. So even the probiotics are needed. And most importantly, we all know like what are the precautionary measures. Wash your hands thoroughly, keep a safe distance, please don't forget to wear mask while you are going out. Better to say namaste rather than doing handshake. And one most important thing, like it has been there in since ages in the Indian community, like we were like, even our parents, then our grandparents, they even used to give us chawanprash. Please eat chawanprash every day before going to bed, or even in the daytime, any point of time in a day. Please take chawanprash. And these chawanprash is more or less, many of the research papers are also getting published in support of chawanprash. Nothing but it is going to help your cell to fight off the diseases. And again I am saying you in the end of my video that immunity is not built in a day, it is a lifelong, or it's a quite long process. However, these foods are going to support you, or is going to support your cells to remain immune, or these cells to fight off the disease called COVID-19 or any other disease. So COVID-19 should not be the only motive to stay healthy in all form, because that is what is needed most in this hour. And if you have any kind of any further discussion or further queries, then please feel free to contact me in the number that is going in the screen. And me and my RB Diet Clinic is always there with you in your support. And I'm absolutely consulting free for the COVID-19 patients. So you can please contact me. If any one of your family member is suffering from COVID-19, feel free to contact me. And that is absolutely a service towards a nation. So thank you so much. Stay safe, stay healthy.